Welcome back to Real Lounge Entertainment. As always, I am Mike, and here we are, guys. Day 11 of 12 Days of Christmas Horrors. We're getting closer to the end, thankfully. Kind of. Some have been really good, some have been really, really bad. And today's movie is one of the shortest, and that's good because it ain't great. Today, we talk about sleigh bells. Let's check it out. Before we get started, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, and let us know in the comments, would you visit an amusement park that's all Christmas and Santa? I would. So today's movie is Sleigh Bells. Like bell, like the, Southern chicks. Not, bells like ring, 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 ring. This movie is from 2018 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 17 minutes. You always know you're dealing with greatness when they're that short. That's sarcasm, guys. And right off the bat, this movie has a quality kind of like a softcore adult movie, just with like all the adult scenes cut out. The kind of movie where it feels like, hey, we had 1, 2, maybe 3 days to shoot this movie, and let's just do it. And since we're only dealing with that kind of quality, I'm going to be talking about spoilers, so here's your spoiler warning. So this movie follows 3 hot chicks. They're cosplayers and influencers. So they visit abandoned places like amusement park. And so for this video, they're visiting Santaland, the abandoned amusement park. But before they stop there, they stop into this bar to get a drink. And there's a crazy old mean bartender lady. She'll be back later in the movie. So the girls are running around the park, getting in everything, making videos, acting dumb. And at the same time, there's some guy watching them on some security monitor. And he also notices a big hairy creature sneaking up on the cabin that they're in. And guess what? It's Krampus, guys. Another Krampus. I mean, it has to be better than that one Krampus, right? Yeah, it is. Well, Krampus attacks the girls, but the old guy watching the monitor saves them. And guess what? That old guy? It's Santa. Kind of like a hippie Santa, though. Well, their vehicle got towed earlier, so they're stuck in this amusement park with Krampus, who's kind of like out of retirement and on a murder spree. They show these stories of him like killing like families and moms and all that type of stuff. They fight Krampus, and even at one point, catch him, tie him to a chair as he's knocked out, and kind of do the stupid like dancing around him and teasing him for, videos that they can post online. I mean, it's pretty stupid. Would you do that if you had a demon, like a literal demon tied to a chair? Either way, he escapes, and we're going to skip. Eventually, Krampus traps him in a corner, when all of a sudden, the bartender rides in between them on a bike and stops Krampus from destroying him. And guess who she is? She's Mrs. Claus, or ex-Mrs. Claus, and she's actually with Krampus now. Wow, that's so cool. So, her deal is she wants all the power and to take over Santa's powers and just basically become like this powerful witch, so her and Krampus are going to get on the sleigh and escape. So the girls shoot Krampus in the corner, and they notice Santa go like, ugh, and he feels the same pain, making the connection that they're both connected physically and mentally. So if you destroy one, you destroy the other. So as Krampus and Mrs. Claus are flying away in their sleigh, one girl literally just turns around and without like a second thought or any feeling, just cuts off Santa's head, killing him. Like, that was easy. Not the person that saved you or the fact that you grew up liking Santa. No, he's gone. And in doing so, I guess this makes Krampus just like blow up, because next thing you know, the sleigh in the sky just goes, yep, sound effects. Now this movie, it just isn't very good. The story's not there, the acting isn't there, but they actually managed to get 2 actors that I actually really like, and was shocked to see in such a low budget production. One, the guy who played Santa, is Barry Bostwick, and I loved him in Spin City. He was so funny. And the other being Richard Mole. I knew him from Night Court, Flintstones, a few other productions. I always enjoyed seeing him on screens, and this probably was one of his last movies because he passed away a couple years ago. May he rest in peace. Now that's one of the only positives I have for this movie, is that those 2 guys were in it. Now watching this movie, you can kind of tell that I don't think anyone really cared during production of making a high quality movie. There's a sign of this, and that is when the girls are in Santaland, it's all light and bright, and they're only there for 1 day. I mean, it turns into night later. But in the middle of the movie, it's super bright, super sunny. And at the same time, we're seeing scenes from the police station where it's nighttime. And they keep cutting back and forth. And they never change it. No one cared in production to be like, hey, maybe we should shoot these scenes during the same time of day. No, they didn't think about it. If they don't care, I don't care. Yeah, this movie just didn't do it for me. I give it 1 gingerbread man out of 5. Now, I can see why some people might get a little kick out of it, but definitely not me. Alright, thanks for watching day 11 of 12 Days of Christmas Horrors. Tomorrow we close it out with a remake of one of the movies we watched last year. Thanks for watching.